Good morning, good afternoon, traders in the test trading room. I hope you had a nice green day yesterday and ready for the big day of the week, which is Wednesday, Fed Day. And as I just promised you, I'm going to trade today not just for the morning session, but for the afternoon session as well. And let's see whether we will see a rate cut or not. Well, highly likely, not really, but who knows? Definitely, Trump is pushing hard, Powell, to make the first rate cut of the year. Well, let's see whether this push is going to be successful. Actually, at the moment, it's like 1% of the chance that Powell and the Fed is going to decide on the rate cut, but we will see it soon. Hi, Tara. Good afternoon to you. Hi, team. Clifton, DVG. Scott, good morning. And let's just dig deep into the details here. What is happening with the market at the moment? Well, I would say that this is a nice start of the day with a green 0.31% higher on the S&P 500, triple Q 0.24. And the reason for that seems like there are quite of a good news on the tariffs front again. At least the US is ready to talk to China, as this is the reason why the US futures just ticked higher after Bessent just he was talking about that they're going to travel to Switzerland with their Chinese counterparts this week, and they're going to meet indeed about the trade talks and the trade war. Let's be precise because definitely we can call it like that. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Brian. Steve C. Good morning, both of you. And let's see what else is happening here. So good news for the market. This is still just a promise. Hopefully it's going to happen. Of course, it's not guaranteed that the talks are going to go well. So we need to be careful on that. Market watch. Let's see what is going on the market. Futures, as I mentioned you on this news that in Switzerland, US and China going to sit down and talk. This is pushing up the market. Crypto on the Bitcoin, it is stronger today as well, back around this $97,000 area. European stocks though down because of focusing on the earnings. Also, Novo Nordisk was a good one. Asia mixed, Hang Seng green, Nikkei red, but quite of a flat finishing on the Asian specific stocks because as I see the Hang Seng especially is just made from a nice green day, a less green day. Nikkei, it was the same from a rather Nikkei was a flat day as I see, so not too much to talk about. Hi Nitsan, good afternoon to you. Hi Dor, good morning. Okay, Justin, good morning to you as well. What else here? We have several earning stocks as well, traders, and of course, as I've told you, the Fed decision and Powell going to be on stage, especially in focus at 2 p.m. today. I'm going to be back on the YouTube and trading with you this federal decision. This is always a really huge volatility caused on the market because of that, as you know, and especially the FOMC press conference after that 8:30 going to be, or 2:30, 8:30 it's for me in the evening, 2:30 is going to be really, really interesting in my opinion. Everyone is going to be interested in Powell's view. And it's not just about the Q&A, but as you know, the Fed made some decisions during these 2 days of meeting, and this is going to be declared as well on this after the federal funds rate decision. All right, what else here? Wednesday big analyst calls, NVIDIA, Chevron, WYN, and Walmart, and more. As I mentioned you, we have several great earning stocks, including AMD, which seems like it just made a good call, 1.10% higher. Disney, very strong, guys, almost 10%, as Disney just announced an Abu Dhabi theme park and a resort. So this is a huge improvement for Disney. Let's see whether this green stretch can be continued. On the red side also I see some Chinese stocks and the gold retreated to PLTR again into the red, guys, 0.97%. And AFRM, Netflix, Microsoft quite weak, so let's be careful. NVIDIA was quite strong, but now it's back to 0.11% only. Hi, Nitsan. Let's just check this AMD. Todd, good morning to you. Lee, good morning. Nice to see you. So AMD, it is on 99.70. Yes, definitely we should see a nice push over 100. I'm going to watch this level. I agree with you. We just need a little push higher. Also, I'm afraid that the market is not going to develop a very strong direction, in my opinion. Also, this China-US talks, rumors or facts. Well, let's see which one is going to be at the end of the day. But this is giving a little strength for the bulls. Let's see whether it can be a trigger to push the market higher. At the moment, I would say it's rather flat than extremely green, so I'm going to be careful. But AMD, if I just go to the AMD and checking what was the earnings, it is not bad at all. Shares of the chipmaker gained 1% following stronger than expected first quarter results. So this is a kind of a good news. Mara checking. Hi Vidice, nice trade yesterday on your Apple call. Mara checking. Mara. Hmm? Not bad, 1360, and you want to take it 50. It is already. Maybe just over the pre-market highs, Nitsan. Let's see, because the Bitcoin is strong, but now as I see, it's not that particularly strong, so I would be careful with that. Also, I must tell you that Mara and Bitcoin are not always moving together. It's not like coin and Bitcoin indeed, but seems like a possible reversal on the daily. I don't like the fact that this is an inside day though, so let's be careful on that one. Okay, if you have anything else on the radar, guys, please just let me know. Plus, please, if you are interested in the TEFS funded accounts, please just go to the site and look around. On the YouTube, for the YouTube traders, it's always a nice bonus there. So a discount on the packages. So if you are interested, please just look around and you can even ask me about it. Hi, Em. Good afternoon. Nice to see you. Disney looks awesome. Yeah, let's just check it. Disney, very good news traders, Abu Dhabi team resort. So that means that Disney looks for a bright future. But you know what? Let me just check the exact news. What happened here? The media entertainment company advanced more than 7%, surpassing Wall Street second quarter estimates. Disney reported adjusted earnings per share 1.45 instead of 1.20, and the revenue 23.62 instead of the analyst estimation 23.14. So really big beat on the estimation. And here is why we see it so much higher. They raised its their full year guidance. That's a really good news indeed. Plus, as I mentioned you, they agreed a partner with Miral to build a theme park and resort in Abu Dhabi. So great improvement for Disney. It is just on a verge of a pullback very low from this $80 level. Now it's on a $100 level around. Yes, you are right, Nitsan. It's over the 200 EMA. And if you just check this daily chart here, up till this 102 level, there is a small gap fill too. So I like it, definitely. I like it. 105, in my opinion, can be the next stronger resistance. So Disney, I'm just going to start my list here. It's no doubt it's on my long list. And as I see, Scott already posted on it on his long list. So let's just start with Disney. Hi, Davida. Good morning to you. Marvel and UPS, the Gap and Go, Tara. Yes, both of them great stocks for today. because of earnings again. Upstart Holdings intelligence platform fell 14 or 17% after just barely beating Wall Street. Ouch, that's not a good news for UPST. And now it is just falling even further, 18% down. Wow, beautiful short candidate on the UPST. And I must tell you guys, SMCI is going to join the party too, because SMCI is just pushing lower after the disappointing news, missed expectation for the fiscal third quarter. So SMCI as well can be a short candidate here. I like UPST very much for the short side. Let me just check SMCI here. SMCI is down 30.79. 30 is going to be a stronger support as we know. But if it's breaking down, we can even go to this 28, $29. Uber as well. Yes, exactly. Uber, it's on my list too, and Uber is again an earning stock. It is at the moment lower 3.76%, very extended on the upside in my opinion. So it was just time to push back a bit lower, so we can just call it to the short side. Nice one. Electronic Arts, yes, this got earnings after market close, as far as I remember. This I would say it's just my secondary list, and the reason for that is the pre-market volume because it's quite low on the volume. It's a huge mover though, looks interesting, but just on the secondary list for me, okay? So this is going to be the EA as well. All right, what else on the list here? Well, Disney, we checked it. Wynn Resorts is here as well. A hotel and casino company rose 3% after an upgrade to buy from Neutral at Bank of America. Very nice upgrade, actually, strong upgrade from BAC. And seems like this is working nicely. I'm not quite satisfied again with the volume, and it's slightly under the 200 EMA, but let's see whether it can push a bit higher here, WYNN. Fed interest rate decision at 2 p.m. today, market time, exactly, guys. And it's good that you just mentioned it because as I just promised you, we have another stream on the YouTube schedule, guys, for the afternoon session. So I'm going to be here with you starting at 1:55 market time, just 5 minutes before the rate decision is going to be made and released. And I'm going to trade with you until, I don't know, let's see, 3:34. Let's see how the trades are going to develop here, the opportunities. All right, traders, what else in here? Hi, Jonathan. Nice to see you. On the news, Logitech, we have here two computer accessory company ticked up more than 1% following again an upgrade. LOG and I. Logi can be, as far as I remember, this should be. I don't know why I cannot find it. That's weird. Let me just check on my other one. LOGY. Why I cannot find Logi again? I just get my other platform here. I have it. Sorry. So LOGI is up 1%, low volume, not bad, but not my complete favorite again because of the little bit lower than expected volume. Arista Network, let's see ANET. ANET at the moment, it is down with 6% high volume. Looks like it's a reversal from these 19 levels, especially after this news. So yes, it can be Nissan. We can just put it to our short side, ANET as well. Nice catch on that indeed. And we have some more. Uber is here, as I mentioned, US just dropped 3% after the reported revenue missed the estimates, also the earnings top the expectations. That's interesting. So let's be careful with the Uber because it's a mixed news, but I must tell you, based on the daily, it's a bit extended in my opinion. Novo Nordisk, I just mentioned. By the European news, the Danish drug maker advanced 5% after the company said it sees sales of weight loss drug Wegovy growing in its second half of the year. So seems like NVO can be a winner today. Not my ultimate favorite stock, but let's see whether it can push a bit more higher. So I'm just going to put it to the long list, NVO. Logi no volume exactly. That's why I just put it on the secondary list. But there is no doubt it is a mover. So we just got over everything. As I see, AMD is here too, but I still have some big movers here, traders, especially Unity. Unity, it is up quite nicely, like a 3% with a nice big volume. It's not a huge mover, but I would say let's just give the chance for this Unity stock to the upside. What else is strong on my list? Coin is definitely because of the Bitcoin I'm going to watch here. AMD, there is no doubt. CRM is not bad either. Tesla 0.50%. Apple is strong today too. Amazon 0.50 almost. MU stronger. AVG, of course, the AMD news or earnings giving a boost for the sector as well. Meta is stronger too, but surprisingly, NVIDIA is a little bit fading. As far as I remember, I saw some article about that. Yes, Jensen Huang says NVIDIA is missing out on a buying size opportunity in China, not a plane, the entire company. Ouch, that's not a good news. And Marvel, it is another one which I forgot to check. This was an earnings stocks too, and very, very ugly numbers. That's why it's just moving down. Nasdaq 100 1 hour and 4 hour chart is interesting. I'm just going to check it soon. Yes, Logic can be a long candidate, but we need a little bit more volume in my opinion indeed. So I'm just going to call still coin here and let's see whether the market can push even higher traders, but this is my list here. It's ready. So SMCI, Uber, Anet, Marvel to the short side. And I don't know, guys, what's going to happen with this PLTR here, because this still looks like under pressure. In its 1% lower indeed. So 1.12% lower now on the PLTR doesn't look good at all, and the volume is quite high too, so might we are going to see continuation lower, especially if it's going to break the 107 level. So PLTR, I'm not going to put it to any side, but I would say if we are going to push it low or we are going to see a little bit more to the downside, then this can be an interesting one. So NAS 100, by the way, it's quite red. In my opinion, it's definitely interesting. And let me just check the 1 hour chart here. Yeah, it's a head and shoulders. It's a head and shoulders 20K level, 200 EMA, head and shoulders on the hourly. So yeah, might we will have a problem. I mean, the bulls going to have a problem. For us, it doesn't matter which direction we are going to go. We just need a direction, which, as I mentioned you, I'm not particularly know whether we will have or sure that whether we will have any clear direction until the federal funds rate decision. So because of that, let's just be careful, traders. But here is my list. Not a huge list, but I think it's just enough to go for a nice start of the trading. All right, traders. So this is my list here. LOGI, and EA can be a bit more risky because of the volume. So watch out on that. No economic news today until 2 p.m. Indeed, 2 p.m. we will get the crude oil inventories at 10:30. So if you're trading oil stocks, be careful. But until 2 p.m., nothing else. Federal funds rate decision at 2 p.m. 2:30. FOMC press conference plus 3 p.m. consumer credit. So this is the agenda for today. Interesting day, traders. I just wish you VIP room traders to have a beautiful green day. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, Vida, is Apple struggling? The 200. Let me just check Apple here. Yes, Apple was quite struggling yesterday too, as we could see. Also, it was able to manage a higher high, higher low after a V-shaped reversal 2 days ago. Yesterday, it was completely the opposite, at lower high, lower lows. And today, well, let's see what's going to happen there. I would say this 200 dollar level can be a quite of a decision point for this Apple. But based on the daily chart, I would say 201. If it can break this $201 level, that can be interesting in my opinion for a continuation. Definitely under this yesterday's low, which is 197, we can look for shorts. For profitable Apple longs yesterday, well done. Very nice trading. Congrats. Hopefully today is going to be rinse and repeat as well, traders. Also, again, it's a Fed day, so it's going to be definitely a very volatile day, hopefully not too dry on the volume. In the beginning of the day, I don't think so. I think we can have some great volume here, but I'm just going to be careful as the time goes by, traders, as the market just can dry up on the volume towards to the decision time. WYNN has the 200 SMA over the head. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that WYNN. Though I'm going to watch it. Nitsan, it doesn't look bad at all. So WYNN on my list. What else? Disney for sure. There is no doubt we should watch Disney here. I'm just going to put it instead of PLTR because I have it other. Okay, SRPT. Yes, Raspi. Hola. ¿Cómo está? So SRPT is going to be another new stock, and this is wow. This is a biotech stock. We can just have it for a backup plan. Okay. Hi Jeremy, good morning to you. Teva 2 could be interesting over 200. Let me just check. Teva, I have not traded this stock for a while, but yeah, it's still a for me it's a little bit small mover. Also, is no doubt that sometimes it can move really nicely on some days. It can do even $1. Not bad though. Today you are right. It's quite strong. We can watch it too on the Teva. So, but Disney, WYNN, coin to the long side, I'm going to watch them. To the short side, SMCI, Uber, all of them look really, really good. So SMCI, I'm going to just to put it here, Uber too. What else I have here? Annette and Marvel to the short side. Annette, okay. And Marvel. Maybe I'm going to put it instead of Amazon because Amazon is on my other monitor as well. All right, traders, I have here Meta, AMD, Amazon, Meta. Going to watch here Meta 2. And VDA definitely on my watch list. Coin I mentioned you, I'm going to check it too because the Bitcoin was strong. I don't know how about this. I don't know about this Netflix traders. It's just amazing how many green days is just made after each other. I'm still going to watch Netflix too. All right, traders. Yeah, Scott is just talking about this tariff talks, which is going to happen this week in Switzerland, by the way. Everyone is hoping for a good outcome, but we never know, especially with Trump, right? So let's just be careful on that. On my list, I'm just checking the stronger, weaker stocks too. MSTR 2% higher traders, Honeywell 2% higher too. When we have seen that, and to the short side, Marvel, we checked it. Annette is here too. Not else in here. CRWD. Lee, good old friend CRWD is down too, and the Chinese stocks quite weak. Hi Matt, good morning to you. Nice to see you. All right, traders. So today again, hectic start of the day. I am expecting, especially because of the federal funds rate decision day. First of all, second, market got some good news on the trade talks, which is going to happen. Well, at least they told us that it's going to happen in Switzerland this week. Market is very optimistic towards to that. At least we have some more improvement that the trade talks is going to happen. Until now, we have not known either that these negotiations are going on in the back or not, because as you know, China denied, US went for it, so crazy. So let's see what's going to happen. My favorites for today is definitely Disney for the long side, and to the short side, I like Marvel very much. Uber was though mixed news, so with Uber, let's be careful. SMCI, I don't know what is going to do, but Marvel on it is definitely two of my favorites, and UPST is not bad either. I was just checking that at the end. I forgot to put it on my list. Maybe I'm going to change my Netflix on my watch list to UPST. Good morning, Sarko. Nice to see you. Yes, CRWD, I completely agree. This is looking weak too. 2% lower. Also, let's just check the pre-market volume, because the volume sometimes it can be problematic, especially the pre-market volume. It looks quite okay now, as I see. Okay, 287,000 could be a bit higher, but let's see. You know what I like in CRWD the best, Jeremy, that this is quite of extended on the upside. It's a bit like a double bottom on the upside. Just reached almost the highs of this $456 level, and now it's on a verge of a pullback. So yes, I agree that CRWD can be another interesting candidate for today. Just going to put it in here. All right, traders, so good luck, everyone. Have a beautiful green day, and let's see when the market is starting to dry up on the volume. Until this point, I'm definitely going to be here with you. And as I mentioned you, today is going to be a double stream, because the Fed rate decision, it's a must to trade. This is a must. It's a happening which every trader likes trading. Also, I would like to warn you that especially the starter traders, it's going to be very volatile. Okay, how I'm usually trading the federal funds rate decisions. Usually there are waves, like when there is a nice up wave, usually a small pullback is coming, and after that it's going to be like a three waves move, up, down, and up, or down, up, and down. This was in the good old times, but since Trump's second term and since the beginning of 2025, everything changed on the market, traders, as you noticed it as well. So I'm going to be careful on that and aware of that for sure. But usually this is what we do see. Of course, I don't even need to mention to you that the biggest surprise for everyone, it would be a rate cut. But without that, the most important thing is going to be the message again, and the tone. What kind of tone Powell is going to use during his press conference. All right, you're welcome, guys. Okay, so Scott called already, NV over 69, SRPT under 39. Pony AI over 13 and Disney over 101, and the last one is UPST under 42. So as you can see, we are going to have a lots of stocks here to trade for sure. Okay, I just need my other grid here and let's go. We still have like a 30 seconds to go. Disney still extremely strong. Wow, I really like Disney here. Baba still very weak. I'm just checking. Ooh, Baba looks like as a possible continuation. I like it to the short side too. But you know, Chinese stock, it can be tricky. I mean, like really. Okay, Meta is here. AMD. Do I have NVDA? Yeah, I have NVDA. CRWD I have on my other monitor. That is great. I just do not want to miss anything. PLTR, of course, I'm watching PLTR. And let's see this Pony AI too. Also, I don't know whether we can trade Pony. Hopefully, it can be a great trade. Just started traders. Good luck, everyone. Market started with a tiny gap up just before 560 on the SPY. Thank you, Tara. You too. All right. So Disney nice gap up and it's pulling back. I like that. I like that. Baba pushing lower. SMCI ugly gap down. Google, wow, what a gap up on the Google. Tesla pushing lower now. Marvel, Win Resort, AMD. Whew, that's a pullback. Okay, of course we have MU, AVGO to watch, not only NVIDIA indeed. And AVGO just mentioned by DVG, as I was just talking about. Coin I'm watching for a possible reversal and get back over this $200 level on the coin. It can be maybe interesting. And here is CRWD. Tesla breaking out. Google is on a break. Apple, one red, one green candle, and NVIDIA pushing back. Disney unfortunately did not get to this gap and go move yet. How about PLTR? Let me just check it. If you have anything on the radar already, please just let me know. PLTR, nice pullback. Apple today again, V guys. Good luck with that. Okay, Pony AI, nice call from Scott. If you took it, he called it over 13. AMD, nice push higher now. I'm watching coin 2 for a possible reversal over 200. Meta moving higher. UPS is moving higher too, which is a good news, especially because of the gap and go. Traders, it's very rare when I'm trading coin, but I like it over 200. Also a low share size because the stop loss on the coin is going to be under 198 and 80. So that's why I'm going to be careful with the coin, but there is no doubt it looks nice. And UPST, it's a short for Scott under 44. I like it for a gap and go as well, under 43.50 only. 220 is going to be my entry on the coin traders. Coin 220. PLTR getting stronger as I see. Let's see. Let's be 210, lower volume again because of this. Okay, Netflix is strong. Yes, Salamu, 43.50 for me, only the UPST. PLTR just checking. Ooh, Baba is moving down. PLTR nice, but no entry for me. And I wanted to get this Netflix too. Tell me one day when Netflix is not strong. crazy this stock is. Yeah, it's just pushed higher again. All right, traders. So UPST has not made the reversal yet. AMD it's making a quite of a consolidation here. Maybe 103 can be an entry higher. Pony AI a bit crazy mover here. Coin has not entered yet. 210 is going to be my entry on the coin. SPY triple Q struggling. Apple looks like as a reversal too. NVIDIA reversing. Mixed picture on the market. Very nice strong start and then it just gave up. And traders, again, very nice trade. I like it. For 419.50 on CRWD, guys. I really like CRWD. 419 and 50. Again, lower share size. This is a quite of a crazy stock, high volume, spready. So let's see whether it can make this move here. Under 419 and 50, I'm going to take it. Okay, coin has not entered yet. Let's short coin. Okay, Dicky, go for it. I like the CRWD 419 and 50. UPSD coming back. Now we can short it under 44 if it goes down. CRWD, it's getting close. Scott is taking Disney over $100 level for a reversal. Traders, my CRWD is in. The stop loss on the CRWD should be over 425.26. That means we need at least $5 for taking a partial. Which means I'm going to watch for a partial around 415. 415. Coin cancel coin. You were right, the king. Cancel coin. And Disney, I'm watching for a reversal too, but it's not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Okay. So I have CRWD and we need at least a 415 to take the first partial. And I just canceled this coin. Nice reversal on the Disney. I like it. But only over 101, maybe 50, 60. Let's see. Apple dropping, traders. Tesla is back. Google is back. SMCI trying to hold here. PLTR, it's still just a straight green line. Amazing. Come on, CRWD. UPST, not in yet. Okay, UPST is going to be an entry only under, actually we can take it under 44.40 with a half share size and then add under 44, but at the moment it's just going higher, so not sure we are going to get there, guys. Okay, nice. Disney, I did not take it. I'm just waiting for consolidation here. I missed this bottom reversal, nicely called by Scott, by the way. Nicely, well done. I just could not get a nice entry on the PLTR, but I'm going to watch for a reversal here. Come on, CRWD. So traders, UPSD can be at the first half entry, half share size entry under 44.40, and then adding under 44 for a nice reversal. What AMD is doing, Uber street red line. AVG is short by DVG at the moment. He's going to short AVG under 199. NVIDIA looks like as a inverted cup and handle. Again, look at that VDICE. I don't know whether you shorted this Apple or not, but this was a great gap and go. And come on, CRWD, don't do that. Have a very small share size, so I'm okay with that, but I don't like what I see on this. It's just breaking the VWAP, not a good sign. Overall market, no direction, just consolidating. Sitting on your hands, great decision actually. I still like my UPST call. I'm still holding CRWD. I canceled the coin, of course. And let me just check this AVGO was called by DVG. Doesn't look good or bad, sorry. It's an inside day though, we should be careful. And today might be still going to need to act as a scalper traders. Marvel is on a way to break down. As I see, UPST has not made this full reversal yet. And traders, now it's going to be the time for me on the Disney. If it goes back over 102.15, I'm going to join the long party. Yes, Kevin, NVDA, it's fighting hard though, but it is just, you know what? It's the same like the AVGO call by DVG. He just called the AVGO under the low of the date too. So NVDA, it can be the same. So if we do continue lower, both of them can just drop like a stone. That's for sure. So traders, the CRW is still in, but I really, really need that to make this VWAP reversal there. All right, in the meantime, AMD went back to the low of the day, and now it's making a reversal. UPST still looks good. Coin is making a reversal too. Pony AI, amazing. And look at this market is just changed the direction like this. So typical Fed day. So typical Fed day, I must tell you. So I'm going to take this Disney over 102.16 and the stop loss on the Disney is going to be under 190. 190, 80, let's be 80 rather. Okay, Disney. Coin, what a reversal coin, amazing. Let's see, Pony AI just knows the direction higher. Let's see whether the Disney can make this move too. My UPST still looks good. Market is still unknown, I would say. Scott likes PLTR for a long too. Just this is just a straight line at the moment, which is not the best. Meta, wow, traders, Meta can be watched if we do continue this strong move higher. My opinion, this Disney looks great. On the Disney, I want to see a partial around 103, but rather around the high of the day would be great. Yes, Matt, exactly. UPST still looks good, no entry yet. Overall market now it's pushing towards to the highs. Let's see whether this Disney can move a bit more higher here. Would be great. Around 103 to take up fast. Meta, it's just got completely crazy here. NVDA back to the highs, and now it's rejecting. Come on, Disney. I'm still holding the CRWD traders, but it's getting closer, unfortunately, to the high of the day. I see, Kevin, very tempting, but no good risk-reward ratio at the moment. This is my problem. SPY is forming a bull flag just like the triple Q, but we need a clear breakout here for a continuation. SMCI is just pulling back all the time. AMD is not that strong. Oh, come on, Disney. And unfortunately, the CRWD, that's why I took it just with a very small share size. Last chance for it to make a reversal here. Coin looks very tempting, but I don't know. It's just coin. UPST really big green candles, AMD 10150. Yes, AMD can be a VWAP reversal over around 10155 maybe. 10155 can be a good one. LAR, I like it for a push higher. Yes, UPST seems like it just doesn't want to go lower. It's okay, then I'm going to cancel it. But yeah, AMD, I like it for a possible reversal here. SPY triple Q broke the highs, but this is not enough, traders. We need to see a continuation. Without that, it's just going to be this chop fest again. And I don't like it. Disney still looks good. We really need a push now. It just made a much better what it is called stop loss now under 10140. I'm going to be out. Market is still pushing, which is a good sign. And back to your coin, Kevin, over this 215, it still can be a trade. Lara, I really like your AMD over this 10155 only, but looks amazing. Disney is just making some noise here again. Cannot break this 102. We just would need a little bit more push from this market too. So come on, market, help us. UPST, if it's breaking the high, of course, we need to delete our entry order here. DVG code VST over 139.52 for a long. And the market again rejected on the highs. No good news. No good news. Coin I'm still watching, but it needs to get back to this $200 level. Disney is still okay. CRWD made a reversal on the high, so that's quite of okay. But we need now this market to show some clarity. Tesla looks like as a bull flag too. NVIDIA broke the highs, but Apple is back over the VWAP. But this is not enough. This is still not enough, unfortunately. Because the SPY triple Q is struggling a lot. It's even worse than the usual before the Fed decision days, unfortunately. UPST is still there, but if it's going to break the highs, we need to cancel our entry. So I'm still holding CRWD traders, Disney, and waiting for the market to show some direction. Waiting for the Apple to retest 200. Hopefully we will see that. And Disney, not the right direction here. Marvel get back as well. And I need to be out under 101 on the Disney. Oh, Disney, come on. Yeah, 101 is going to be my final stop loss here if it cannot make a reversal and doesn't seem like it wants to make a reversal. The SPY and the triple Q is still making a consolidation though. Phew, guys, not an easy morning again. Pony AI still looks very strong, by the way. Disney last chance to prove. Meta looks like as a bull flag too. AMD is not doing too much. Again, no change interest rates positive for the stocks. I would say in this case, what is going to matter definitely it's rather the tone what Powell is going to use here, I think. Not the fact, because everyone is waiting for that. I don't think so. It's going to be a big move on the market in this case, in my opinion, but let's see. Uh-oh. Nah, what is happening again? Come on. Oh my goodness, guys, this market is driving me crazy. Big red candle out of blue. I guess some news, so be careful. It can be good for our CRWD, but not good for our Disney, unfortunately. Watch out on the Disney. Okay, traders, unfortunately, Disney is out. CRWD is still in. And this market is starting to be really, really ugly and dangerous here, so be careful. So Disney, I am starting with a loser. That's not good. Coin completely gave up. Wow. So SPY completely back to the lows in 2 candles. I really hate that. If you're still holding Disney, final stop loss needs to be under 160 traders. 160. Very ugly market moves. Unfortunately, this morning, Scott is going to go long UPST. DQQQ. Yes, King, I'm thinking on that. Also, I really do not like this market move. I do not trust it. I must tell you, I cannot see anything which I would say I'm trusting it. So ugly. AMD is breaking down, UPST going back to our entry point, CRWD hanging on a thread. If you are still in Disney, 160, under 160 should be the final stop loss. And the overall market, it's quite obvious that there is no direction at all, unfortunately. Now it's just pulling back towards the highs. That's a joke market today, guys. I was afraid of that because of the Fed decision, but usually it's not that bad. Today it's really, really ugly, so I'm going to sit on my hands so far. So yes, but if the SPY is going to get back, but if the SPY is going to get back to the lows, especially the triple Q, you are right, we should decide for a short under the lows on the TQQQ just for a quick scalp. Now at the moment looks like everything is giving up. Just not PLTR, except of PLTR, I would say. Now let's see. Pony AI is breaking out though. SPY triple Q again trying to push back. Whew, what a joke market, guys. Be careful, be very careful with this market, please. It's just not nice at all. 560 on the SPY, as I've told you. It's like a hard decision point in my opinion. SPY triple Q, sideways, yes. Exactly. This is my fear too. And in this environment, it's very hard to trade, unfortunately. Look at the SPY is back to the highs. Okay, that's not easy today. Scott going to buy UPST over 45.50, by the way. Scott taking PLTR for a long two. Overall market is just making really, really ugly moves, unfortunately. Disney is still trying to fight, but I'm afraid without the market, it just cannot win either. What an ugly market. Wow. PLTR was called by Scott over 111.42. Well, you know what? It's not a bad call at all, in my opinion, because it seems like really resilient to the market, which is just making a crazy moves there. By the way, I still like this UPST. My bias wants to short Tesla Tara. Yes, under this 275 again. I don't know. I just do not like these sudden ugly reversals on the market. Just looks so extremely ugly. I'd assume scalpers would love the last months of trading, correct? Yes, definitely, if you can find a nice setup, but unfortunately, this type of market even ruins the nice setups. This is my problem there. Disney is making a reversal now, and the CRWD, you are funny. It's just challenging me again. Not nice. And the SPY is back to the highs. Wow, guys, that's crazy. Here comes PLTR call from Scott. He's just going to buy it over 111.42, and he's buying UPST over 45. Okay, SPY is getting back to the highs too. It's helping to the Disney, not helping to the CRWD, which I need to close soon if it's going to get higher and not reversing. Doesn't seem like it wants. Über, nice trade, nice LAR. Happy for you. Yes, Kevin, this is what I'm watching on UPST too. Meta is completely crazy too. Look at this Meta. Big red candles, big green candles, nothing else. So SPY is back to the highs, made a break again, a slightly break over the high. And I guess here comes the dump. Okay, PLTR taken by Scott to the long side, as I mentioned you. SPY ready to break the highs. This can help here. And traders, I just need to close this ugly CRWD. Shame on you, CRWD. SPY breaking out, triple Q breaking out, Disney going back. And I try to find something nice and green. I just do not like this market. AMD over 100. Yeah, I was thinking on that as well for a reversal there. I would say 112 because this is the 50 and the 20 EMA, but looks quite nice for a reversal. We just really, you know what is the problem? If we just take it and then this market is just makes a sudden ugly drop again. This is my only fear here. DVG is watching AMD for a long too, by the way. PLTR is going higher. That's nice. Tesla going lower. So Tara, I understand why you want to short this Tesla here. It's just giving very nice signs for a breakdown soon. Let's see. So at the moment, I'm just sitting on my hands, traders, and waiting for this market to give some clear entry points there. PRT on nice push higher. SPY again. Triple Q is breaking the highs too. I'm watching here Meta over the high, traders, which is again a little bit risky over this 591.60, and I would rather prefer reversals, but today seems like nothing is working too much. Nvidia is completely undecided. Apple looks like rather a breakdown, especially under this 197.60, 70.60. Netflix ugly. How about MU? Nothing, even more ugly. Pony AI stugged. Marvel pulling higher. SPY triple Q again. I guess they're just giving up and pushing back towards to the low soon. It's a very nasty range trading at the moment, traders, and no clear direction on the market at all. And the CRWD is still teasing me, unfortunately. Scott is going to add to PLTR, I guess, over the highs. He's going to add there. SPY triple Q again made a nice move to the upside, but so far no continuation. Now let me just check this Uber. I was just seeing a big red, wow, what a comeback on Uber. I see what you mean. You got the bottom reversal, in this case, it's a very nice bottom reversal there. AMD doesn't want to make a reversal though. In the meantime, I'm just checking it, but just getting UPS is not doing anything. Meta looks stronger, in my opinion. I don't know what to expect from Disney, guys. But Meta looks like strong, and now it's a bull flag, so over 591.60. Thank you, Clifton. 591.60 can be a possible entry. And yes, in the meantime, if you have any questions regarding the funded accounts, TEFS funded accounts, any of the private mentoring, the VIP room, how you can get into Scott DVG and Amir to trade, please just drop me an email. And here comes the bulls, guys. I feel like that the bulls are going to bite here. Oh, not. My goodness, this market ugly. And UPST still looks weak for me. Very nice call on PLTR from Scott is still running. Just before 112, I would take the first partial there. SPY triple Q still consolidating, but this was the same before, so I don't think so it's going to be any big thing here soon. Might another ugly pullback quickly. Who knows? Disney doesn't look good now. Okay, AMD looks very weak at the moment. NVIDIA is getting closer to this high too. I did not take this Meta. I just don't feel very well with the daily high breakouts today. Yeah, Amazon is not on my list. This was a big miss for me today as well. SPY though, it still looks like as a possible breakout traders. Yes, Amazon is the same. Look at Amazon, look at Meta. All of them look completely the same. So everything looks like it's a breakout over the high. Look at Meta, look at Amazon, look at NVIDIA. And my UPST, I still like it. No, me neither, Dicking. No, nothing to trust. There is nothing to trust. This is the problem. It does not give any direction. Meta was nice. I did not take it though. Sure. But everything is just a scalp, act as a scalper traders. But in the opposite side, look at Google, look at Apple, they are weak completely. But Amazon and Microsoft are really, or Meta. Let me just check Microsoft here too. Microsoft looks great as well for continuation higher over 435.10. But we just need something. Come on, market. Now it's consolidating, so we need a breakout. Market is completely uncertain, undecided because of the Fed, that's for sure. Now I see some quite of a possible bottom reversal on the AMD. Or so I'm going to wait until this $98 level there. Tara, me too. It was a perfect VWAP reversal. I'm just staring at it. How perfect can it be? I need more monitors. Okay, traders, not an easy day. Please be careful. Starter traders rather sit on your hands. This is a type of a market which is not a dream of the day traders. The scalpers definitely, but for scalping you need a very, very high success ratio setups to see a nice move here. Now and the SPY breakout and now rejection again. Google short under 165.20 looks nice, but sorry, it just made a move already. 163.20, I guess you meant. Be careful on this daily highs, daily lows, okay? I know. That's why I've told you if you even take anything, just be like $1.5, 80% out, stop loss under the entry, and let it run. Oh, UPS is here, okay. And let's see whether it can break. Uber checking, still to the upside and yeah, over 84 looks interesting. And look at NVDA too, over 113.56 looks nice. Now again, the bulls are back on track. I was looking at Google, but same thing. I see, okay. Yes, I'm just tracking GOOGL, not GOOG. NVIDIA is starting to be really nice and strong. Let me just check MU. And this Uber maybe can be just a 20-cent scalp in my opinion, and let's see whether it can continue higher. If we would finally really stretch this push to the upside, I would even watch MU here. Apple, NVIDIA looking great. And Meta, it was a nice call, but really, really hectic. Microsoft, as I mentioned you, this is just moving nicely. But everything is scary at the moment. And everything is almost as inside A, which is making harder to decide what to do here. Okay, so SPY broke for a new high, triple Q2, but again, they just got a rejection, which is never good. Disney just cannot get back on the track. It's just moving lower again. Meta still strong, Microsoft strong, Apple strong, NVIDIA is starting to charge here. Scott still looking for PLTR ed over the high, and AMD seems like it just cannot get a rest here. Look at that. Amazon, oh my goodness, that was the most perfect, one of the most perfect VWAP reversal which I've ever seen. QCOM checking. Not bad, and it has a gap to fill, but there is the 20 EMA and the volume. Volume is quite okay. Not bad on the QCOM. I'm going to watch it, Kevin. Thank you for that. Now the market is again the big question whether we can continue higher or not. So far doesn't look like we can. Disney is breaking lower again. No reversal there, unfortunately. Market just doesn't want to make a break. Amazon, it has not stopped since then. Amazing there on the Amazon. I'm just afraid of another quick drop from this market. Shell Meta is still pushing. SPY pushing again, a bit higher, not too much though. Okay, traders, I get back to coin for an intraday breakout, I think. It's just made a very nice V-shaped reversal here. Let's see whether it can continue over 199 and 30. 199 and 30. I'm going to watch it for an intraday breakout there. This is what I see. Like, this is not a daily high breakout, not a daily low breakdown. So this is going to be the last one, which I'm going to try again. 199.30. Stop loss should be under 198. Okay, SPY triple Q still hesitating on the highs, so nothing, not too much. AMD nowhere, is just pushing lower now. NVIDIA making a bull flag though, which looks quite okay. Coin is ruining my setup. Come on, coin. SMCI is completely muted, as I see. Apple starting to be stronger, maybe even NVIDIA. PITR over 111.90. Yes, Scott called it for adding to his position, by the way, Alamo. It looks interesting. SPY triple Q looks like they're going to give up here again. Not good. I mean, pulling back. And Tara, your Tesla short is getting closer here, as I see. Microsoft still looks great for continuation, too. Okay, D King. Yeah, you're right. It's a consolidation, so anything can happen, right? It's crazy move today again. Don't like it. But the SPY is pushing back too, so might you are right. If it goes under 190, 198, which is the 100 EMA on the intraday chart, it can be a pullback. Look at Microsoft, it's just making the breakout for 35.10. I would watch it. Here comes your QCOM as well, Kevin. NVIDIA pulled back a little bit here. SPY triple Q still struggling around the highs, but no clear continuation at all. Amazon non-stop, amazing. Tesla had lost, yes, Tara, you were right with that, under this 275. But again, act as a scalper because as you can see, this overall market is just not giving any support, neither to the downside nor to the upside. And you see, now it's just making some dodges there again. Oh, ugly. Triple Q again. Ready to break? Let's see. Very nice on the Tesla trade, Tara. Well done. Apple is starting to be really strong. Vida is it coming to soon, hopefully, to this $200 area to retest, maybe. Google weak, AMD weak, Amazon strong. Even Disney is just making these small reversals on this low of the day. You're patient, very good. Patience is very important in trading, guys. Also, sometimes it's really hard. Like today, everything is just very confusing. Dicking seems like on the coin you will be right. With the short, look at that. It's just moving back again. Amazon is touching 190 soon, traders. Amazing. Disney is trying to push back, and AMD, it's completely done. I would wait though until this 98 to see whether it's reaching a bottom there. I don't know. Market started to pull back again, traders. Watch out with the longs. NVIDIA is pulling back a bit too. Choppy market, tough, hard to trust. Dicking, I completely agree with you. But this is what we have, so might I will have a red morning, but the afternoon I'm sure I'm going to be here and go for a green one. And PLTR still seems completely resilient, and I must tell you, even my Microsoft. So if it would be a little bit higher volume on the Microsoft, that would be a great breakout over 435.12. Market back to the highs again. That's a funny market. Meta amazing. I'm going to get a little Microsoft here, traders. Only scalp, okay? So 20, 30 cents and out. I just do not like this market too much. Disney is trying now with a little bit higher volume over this VWAP. Doesn't look bad because it got a little bit higher volume. Here we are with the Microsoft, and I like that. I would say if you're watching for Disney, That would be only over 101.50, 55, something like that. And VDA might making a reversal there. This coin is not going anywhere, unfortunately. QCOM could not break. Let's see whether Microsoft can break. 25 is my entry there. And SPY triple Q completely no direction. It's just going sideways since 10 o'clock, I think. Okay, now let's see market. NVDA. Meta amazing. Microsoft not in yet. SPY triple Q stumped completely. I mean, it's just going sideways, nothing else. Uber, nice. I hope you took it, and over 84. That was a great call on the Uber. And you made a partial already, I hope. Okay, SPY triple Q still in a consolidation, nothing else, but not quite promising yet still. Meta going higher. I hope Microsoft is going to join the party too. AMD on $98 level, traders. So it's now or never AMD. So I'm watching it for a possible reversal there. Let's see. Slow morning and very choppy morning. Meta does not stop though. Still very strong as I see. SPY again maybe ready to break, but I'm not sure. AMD very weak, broke the day low. Yes, LAR, but I'm watching this 98 for a possible reversal there. Might it's not going to do any reversal, but I'm watching it there. Microsoft has not entered yet. I'm just waiting for the entry there. And nothing else. Ugly market. Tesla just pulled back finally, as I see. Netflix is going for all-time high. DVG just told amazing again on the Netflix. And the SPY dumping, be careful. Again, big red candle, 561 coming. PLT still resilient, but as I see, it's just run out of a little steam here. NVIDIA back to the VWAP, and Disney is starting to be stronger there a little bit, not too much. And now a big Green candle. This market is funny today, guys. Really funny. Here comes my Microsoft tool. Well, let's see. Meta unstoppable. Now I did regret, did not take it over this 590. What was that? 591 something. It's okay. Cannot win them all. Unfortunately, we cannot win them all. QCOM get back to the VWAP. It might can be a VWAP reversal here over 140, 170. Not bad. Okay, traders, Microsoft is in. Let's be quick and efficient. I'm going for 30 cents. Really, I just do not like this market. Every breakout stubbed sooner or later. So let's go for 60, 65 to take a partial. Here we are. Be ready to take a partial on Microsoft. I'm going to get 80% out. 80%, and then I'm going to move my stop loss. Here we are. I'm just taking my partials now on Microsoft, and I just put my stop loss under 435.20. 435.20. I just do not trust this market, guys. Now triple Q broke. It's okay. Okay, that was a nice cup, and I hope it's going to be continued too. But as I've told you, I'm just on the scalp. 65, I took my partial and stop loss just slightly under 435.20 now. SPY did not break. Only the triple Q as I see. Interesting. PLTR is not moving too much. Okay, let me just check this AMD here. It checked into this $98 level. 98. Yep. Guys, I am over trading. 98.63 is going to be my entry on AMD for a possible bottom reversal here. Coin, unfortunately, not doing anything, so I don't know whether I want to get for it at all. Must tell you, not my favorite at the moment. But as you can see, you never know when we are going to go for a trade here. Microsoft was a nice cup. Now let's go for AMD for a nice cup. And of course, the stop loss on the AMD is going to be under the entry, sorry, under the lows. So, and I want to see 99.20 for the first partial, 99.20. This is just a scalp too, of course. No other calls in the main room. Microsoft is still going, traders. Looks like as a nice runner, hopefully. Disney just climbed back too. Come on, AMD. Go, go, go. And here is coin. SPY on the highs now, as I see. Nice. Traders, let's be ready to take a scalp on the AMD too. The same. So I'm going to take 80% off soon. 99.20 would be a great scalping point there. SPY broke, triple Q broke. Coin did break too. Come on now, be continued, everything. Watch out on the Microsoft under 435.20. I'm going to be out. Apple, it's a bull flag too, as I see. How do you know it's the bottom on AMD? The $2 rule, Nitsan, we were talking about that already on our mentoring. That I'm usually when a stock is breaking down a round number, and especially if this stock is an expensive stock, I'm always waiting $2 to see whether there will be a bottom or a temporary bottom reversal. If this is just a $15 stock, then this is about 20 cents, not $2. All right, traders, I was too greedy on the AMD, unfortunately. I'm still holding it though. And on the coin, I'm just going to take the first partial around 200. Everything is just a scalp. I'm acting as a scalper because this is what we have today, scalping day. I remember I told you, but you know what? I'm just going to tell it again on our next mentoring, okay? Okay, I don't like this top on the AMD. It get to the 50 EMA, which is not good. I really hope we will get a push again. Disney is working nicely too. If you took it 101.55, this is the first partialing point. And here comes my coin. Traders, here comes my coin first partial. This is just, everything is just some cent scalps here. Okay, 199, that's nice. Come on, AMD, fight. Fight for your life. All right, traders, I'm just taking a partial on the coin and let's see whether it can continue. Nice, 200. This is what I wanted to see here. So I took a 80% off on the coin. AMD, I'm still holding. So here is the partialing point again on the coin. And let's see whether this AMD, it's moving very nice. Traders, I'm ready to take on the AMD the 80% of my share size too. Finally, and I am back to green. And I'm still holding this very low share size of CRWD. That's funny. So AMD first partial done, coin first partial done. And all of them stop loss is, and the Microsoft is out. All of them stop loss just under the entry. And the last shares which I'm holding is CRWD. Nothing else. Wow, what a day. And the market stopped again, of course. What else? Tesla, what a V-shaped reversal. It's amazing. NVIDIA looking strong now too. Marvel is getting back to the VWAP. All right, traders, on AMD, I'm going to be out on 98.60. 98.60. Coin, I'm going to be out 199.30. Whew, what a day. Guys has not called anything since then. I think Scott is out of PLTR already. UPS is not going to be a trade anymore, of course. And the market is again making a rejection on the highs. Nothing else. 99.15 LAR. Yeah, it looks nice as well for a continuation. I agree with you in that. Meta pulling back, Microsoft out, CRWD last chance here. Okay. Pony AI, I'm watching too for a VWAP reversal, but I must tell you, I just do not like this low volume now. So I'm still holding AMD traders. I'm still holding coin. And what I was watching here, PLTR. Yes, PLTR. If it's able to do this VWAP reversal, like this QCOM VWAP reversal, is quite okay too, but not a huge mover now, unfortunately. 199.25. I'm going to be out of the coin though. Okay, and let's see how is your day today, guys. And if you have not pushed the button yet for a trade, I must tell you, might it was the wisest decision today. Ugly market so far. And again, I'm just repeating myself, guys, that today it's a double stream because I'm going to trade with you the federal funds rate decision. So I am going to be back at 1:55, so just 5 minutes before the news drops. No trade. Okay, here is the poll. Let's see. Thank you, the king. Yeah, sometimes it's when you are starting with losers, recovery, it's hard, and you must be double, triple disciplined, I would say. Not easy. I guess now the performance is going to be rather to the better to the red side or to the break-even side for you as well. As you can see, we are struggling too here with this market. 50 red. No trade 33%. We have very wise traders here. Good. Sorry for the red. Not an easy day, guys. Hopefully we can have some recovery during the afternoon, but this, as I mentioned you, this very high volatility trading, it can be really, really risky and hard to deal with. So for the starter traders, I would say it's better just to observe the things here, okay? Like to watch it and not touch it. Okay, guys, it's going to be better hopefully from tomorrow. Today and yesterday was particularly hard trading days. Yesterday we did not have such a huge direction. Today is the same because look at the range of the market. It's very slow, very low, and this is usually happening before the FOMC meeting minutes days. Oh, HIMS was just mentioned by someone, and I'm just watching this PLTR too, but I must tell you, I feel like it's just a little bit overtraded, so I think I'm just going to stop, especially if the coin is going over back to this 201. It's going to be a nice green day. Finding it hard to sit on your hands, but trying to stick to the plan. Exactly, I know it's very hard to stick to the plan, and especially thank you for your participation, guys. It's going to be better. Believe me, we just need to survive this today and yesterday. And sitting on your hands, sometimes I think personally traders, this is one of the hardest in traders' life, because of course you're not sitting down here just to sit on your hands and watch the market, but sometimes it's a much more wise decision, especially on these kind of days. All right, traders, coin is back. My second partial is going to be around 201 on the coin. AMD is still hanging on a thread. I mean, it's just consolidating, nothing else. Meta, it's a beast today. And yes, HIMS, it's quite of a beast today as well. I agree. PLTR, no reversal yet. I still keep an eye on that. Microsoft, it's out. And the market again seems like might is just going to pull back a little bit. No continuation at the moment. Tesla, it's an amazing comeback, in my opinion. It's just a huge reversal. And your Uber call was fantastic over this $84 area. PLTR though is giving up, guys. Look at that. But AVGO. Right, traders, the CRWD is getting back to the VWAP. I'm still holding it, but I'm starting to run out of patience here with that trade. Might I'm going to close it in a small red. I don't know. Let's see. Depends whether it can break the VWAP or not. Yes, SPY triple Q on a consolidation mode. My coin is still fighting, and oh, I'm out of AMD traders. Almost on break even, a little bit lower, and unfortunately, as I see here, comes back the coin as well. But at least CRWD, it's going to the right direction. Finally. Amazon, that was an amazing VWAP reversal, guys. This could have been the trade of the day. Shoo. Microsoft is back. AMD is back, so I'm out of AMD. And coin is still the only one which I'm holding at the moment. Yes, the king. I know. It looks so extended on the daily that I just really would like to give all of the chance what I can for this stock. SPY still very low range candle for the daily. Not nice. So AMD is out. Let's see whether it's going to make a double bottom here or not. I'm wondering. Yes, Raspi, I'm still in it. As it was a very, very low share size, I have plenty of room to play. And actually, I must tell you, Marvel is back under the VWAP too. That looks quite interesting as well for a possible short. On UPS, they gave up the short. It's not going to be a break under this 44 level for sure. Microsoft is quite a big drop as I see. SPY still holding. And Disney is holding, surprisingly. Now, triple Q, maybe the triple Q is starting to give up. I don't know. But as we are just getting closer to this 2 p.m. traders, market is going to act even more flat and ugly. So be careful there. So the only one which I'm holding is coin and CRWD, nothing else. Apple looks like as a head and shoulders, especially if it's breaking 199 again. Coin is still holding, that's good. However, I feel like it still can move even lower soon. Amazon and Meta are amazing. Uber too. What a comeback on the Uber. NVIDIA, it's completely not moving today at all. It's ugly. PLTR no reversal yet, but look at the AMD, guys. This is starting to look interesting there too. Again, big pullback on Microsoft, back to the VWAP too. Even Microsoft pulling under the VWAP. Okay. Traders, I think I'm not going to call any more trades. I'm just babysitting this coin, stop loss on 190 under 199.30, like 25. CRWD, let's see whether if it's finally going to get the break under the VWAP and continuation. In this case, I'm going to hold the position. Still very small share size, it's okay. And I think that's it. I'm just going to call it as a morning, and we'll be back for the afternoon to you for trading the Fed rate decision, and after that, the even much more important FOMC press conference. And this is going to be found, I mean, the stream on the YouTube. This is another stream. It's I think Powell it's on it. Let's trade together the Fed rate decision. So if you have time, mood, want to join us and trade together, please just do it. And of course, if you have any questions, please just let me know on my email. And even if you are interested in the great funded account packages by the TEFS plus the private mentoring education program, please just let me know as well and check out our website. I really appreciate you that you just joined us today for trading. Very tough, very hard trading day, traders. I hope the Fed is going to make it a little bit better for the afternoon, but afternoon we will need to be cautious too. I will be here for sure. So join if you can. So see you later, everyone. If not, then tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.